Eve. She died an adult, travelled back through purgatory to find me because there was something I needed to know. She took me into a corridor.
Took me into a corridor. Sorry, misjudged the mood.
Who is that?
This is Alex. That drank my blood.
Yeah, it happened, I guess. I saw it in the future. What happens to all of us. Where I go. And how Tom dies. And how you...
revert to what I once was.
So much worse.
Each time it tends to amplify. Hey, but this was a momentary blip. Nothing more.
Wait a minute. Baby Eve took you to the future. That's crackers.
Before Mitchell could bring me back from purgatory, he had to revisit moments from his past. The places that Eve took me were moments from her past, just moments that hadn't happened to us yet. I had to see how terrible the future is. Because what I have to do to stop it is really, really hard. Eve must die. It's the last part of the myth. Eve saves humanity by dying.
Does the nemesis, whoever it is with the burn, is that who kills her?
She is a nemesis. She has the burn. I'm just the weapon.
Right, first off, we need to get her out of here.
This is not a group decision. I saw the future. Me and Eve made it very clear that if she lives, then I'm responsible, and nobody else.
You don't believe it, do you?
I don't know. Everything else on that bloody parchment's come true.
Annie, are you saying you might hurt Eve?
How could you even say that to me? I could never, ever hurt a child.
But if someone else tried to harm her, what would you do then? Jesus. Okay, look. If we can concentrate our energies on destroying the old ones, perhaps we can remove Eve from the equation entirely.
We blow them up?
Of course. Brilliant.
Do vampires die if you blow them up?
Most things die if you blow them up. Sadly, we can't. You know, what with us? Not living in a cartoon.
Well, actually, Mr. Bloody Radio 4, we can. And I'll show you how. My team, with me.
I'm still not comfortable leaving them alone together.
We could take Eve with us.
To your explosives workshop.
No way.
Well, Eve needs protecting.
Yeah, but by me? I'm dead.
Yet I've never met anyone so unaffected by their own mortality.
You've got 1 hour. By which time I'll have worked out if that was a dig or not.
What do you think? I've been putting a bit aside every day.
It's the cooking oil. You can make explosives out of cooking oil.
Well, there's a bit more to it than that,
It's all that junk you've been gathering.
We didn't really think I was building a swimming pool in the back garden, did you?
How long have you been planning this?
Not really been planning anything. Just picked it up off McNair. Always be kind and polite and have the materials to build a bomb.
So what do we do?
We make them. Then I strap them to myself, walk into the vampire's nest and set them off. I need to get some more bits, like pass us the order pad, I'll write them down for you.
Wait a minute. Tom, then you get blown up too.
Well, I don't know how to build a remote detonator. McNair always did them. I just knocked out the explosives.
Tom!
Well, what else do we do? Even you said if we target the old ones, we take Eve out of the abrasion.
You really are one of the most remarkable people I've ever met.
All right, calm down.
Let me come too.
Well, then you'll cop it and all.
I've had a good innings.
What if Mr. Snow tells you not to?
Then you must bring matters to a swift conclusion.
I don't think you like shaking hands.
Well, today is a day of firsts. And lasts.
So, makeup. What do you use? Avon? You still make Avon? And shoes. Got to love shoes. What's your favourite shoe? God, I love your really welly. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I spent the last 7 years with 4 smelly men. I've completely forgotten how to talk to other women.
Don't worry.
Look, I'll be out of your hair soon enough. When Hal gets back, we're going to go and do my unfinished business thing, and then I climb through a magic window or something.
Do you have any idea what it might be?
He thinks it's about someone finding my body. Give him a family closure. What about you? You're still here. What's your unfinished business?
I think my unfinished business ship has sailed. I think I'm here to stay. I think that they're scared of me.
The men with sticks and ropes. I saw them when I died. I thought they were evil Morris dancers. What are they?
You're basic agents for the afterlife, but they're all bluff. I mean, just stay frosty and you'll be fine.
How am I doing? You know, girl talk.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Well, you're just like a bloke, really. Well, a bloke with tits. Or to put it another way, my dad.
Great. Well, hopefully Hal and you will get your body back to your family, and that'll be that. But just in case you're here for a while, why don't I teach you some of the tricks of the ghost trade, Come on. I think we could both do the distraction.
Right, nearly done. All we need are those 2 rucksacks for them.
It's Tom, isn't it?
What do you want?
Well, I suppose a bacon sandwich is out of the question.
Kitchen's closed, mate.
Really? Because you're cooking something back there. Is that muriatic acid? And peroxide? Tom, what are you up to? Let's start again. I'm Milo. I think you saw me at the warehouse. And I think I saw you. We need to talk about Eve. Now, Tom, it's very important that you answer this question. Is she safe?
Don't tell me where she is.
I didn't ask you that. I asked if she was safe.
She's with her mum.
But is it secure there?
Do you really think she's a human saviour?
Are you being sponsored to avoid answering my question? Whether she is or not is immaterial. The vampires believe it. Now, Tom, can Eve's mum protect her? You need to give her to us. To me and the vampires.
Why would I do that?
Because once the other werewolves, the ghosts, any vampires with human sympathies, once they find out Eve's death is the key to humanity's survival, they'll fall on that house like a plague. And even you won't be able to fight them all off.
Well, maybe I've already got a plan.
Oh, yeah. Your home economics bomb.
Or I'll run away, look after him yourself.
They'll find you and they'll kill you both.
What are you doing hanging around with a load of vampires?
Because there's nothing noble about being on the side that loses.
I bet you support Manchester United as well, didn't you?
You know, they're an incredibly skillful team.
You know what vampires do to us?
They don't do it to me.
They will.
Then I'll review the situation.
How can you look at yourself in the mirror?
There's not much call for mirrors in our bit of Bolivia.
There's one in the back. Go and have a look. I dare you.
It's simple survival, Tom. You find the biggest kid in the playground, and you stand next to him.
I didn't know cowards had their own school.
You have no idea what I had to do to be accepted by them.
So you can call me an opportunist. You can even call me a traitor. But never, ever call me a coward. Kill her, keep her, hand her over. I'll survive whatever you do. I'm telling you this is a favor. From one werewolf to another. Everyone in the world wants that baby dead. Except the vampires.
Yes!
Ah, you learn quickly, Skywalker.
I thank you. Rent-a-ghosting's still my favourite, though. What's the biggest thing you've ever rent-a-ghosted with?
Hey, listen, this is not a party trick. This is an invaluable defensive weapon. An armchair. Okay, I know. But listen, you cannot rent a ghost with a living thing, okay? That's the only rule.
Shit! That's him! That's the vampire that killed me!
Oh, okay. I want you to go upstairs and wait in one of the rooms until it's all over.
Well, and what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Ha! That looks a lot easier in films. Hey, didn't I kill you?
Believe me, I'm as surprised that we're having this conversation as you are.
Ask me in.
I can't.
Ask me in!
Annie! Christ, Annie, do something!
Annie, let him. Please, let him do this.
Who's that? Okay, I don't really know what I am talking about here, but apparently the baby needs to stay alive for the vampires to do their thing. So you hurt her, and you will get struck by lightning or fall down a well or something.
I know.
Right, good. What?
The baby dies. The vampires die. That's why I'm here. I tried to help, but he wouldn't even let me explain.
Annie, let him do it, please. Please, this has to happen.
No.